have got a new package. We have got the new package from Robbie Morales over at Cult. I finally get to put on a new frame, and I'm super stoked. This is the 19.9 Cult Tech frame, and I'm super stoked to put it on. I've been wanting to run a shorter frame. There was a time when I was running a little shorter frames, and then I went into, so this is a 19.9. The frame that I am currently running is a 20.75. This is the third frame that I've gotten from Colt. This one was kindly gifted to me from Robbie Morales, and so shout out to Robbie, dude. Thank you so much, man. This is like, I'm stoked on this. So we're gonna put this on, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what this is gonna look like. I'm stoked on this one. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, we got a whole bunch of goodies, dude. Oh, dude, this is awesome, man. I already put a bunch of stuff in here too. All right, let's see here. We got some t-shirts. Woo! Dude, rad, man. Dude, this is awesome. I'm so happy, dude. Thank you so much, Robbie. I really appreciate it, man. Like, dude, this is amazing. Like, I didn't even ask for anything. Like, you just like, it's so crazy that you're just hooking it up. We got a bunch of stickers, and this is the main unboxing right here. This item right here. Looks like we got some socks, and this is the frame. That's going for. Nice. Hopefully I have all the right parts to it. What's the thing? Interesting. Alrighty, let's see here. Get this out. This thing. Hopefully I have enough. Hopefully I don't need to buy some new brake cables. Because I am running the London mod on that frame, so yeah. So yeah, this is the new frame we're going to be running. This is a 19.9 top tube, which I've actually never seen a 19.9 top tube. This is the first one I've actually ever seen with that number, which is very interesting. Yeah, it's really clean. The welds are nice and clean, and I am super stoked on this thing, man. I am super happy. Thank you, Robbie Morales over at CultCrew. They're the only bike company that has ever given me anything. Like, it's crazy. Like, they're literally the only bike company that's ever hooked it up. I do know a bunch of friends that ride for other companies, and they have hooked me up with their spare parts and stuff like that. But in terms of the only physical company that has actually hooked it up, it's been CultCrew. So shout out to them. Alrighty, so let's put this up, and I guess let's try and put this thing on. Yeah, I don't even know how we're gonna even put this thing on. Let's see here. I mean, I guess I do know how. It's just I'm gonna have to. I think the big part right now is it's going to be the it's gonna be the brake cables. I don't know if I can take them off without the wires getting flayed out, so that's what we'll do. Okay, let's see here. How am I doing this? This is the stick. This is what the stick looks like, and this kind of fashion. Dude, this stick is... Look at this stick, this thing's cool. I mean, I don't know, maybe I just think it's cool, but man, this stick is just like gnarly, dude. Like, this is weird, I just found it on the ground. Alright, let's see here. I guess we'll just take apart this bike, and then we'll just transfer it all that frame, I guess. I guess that's what we're gonna do, okay? So, let's bring out our tool bag. Get our tool bag right here, and we're going to start undoing all of this stuff. Yeah. So let's get that going. I'm going to take off the cranks first, maybe. Although I did get some new cranks. I did order those ones. I did get these ones. I did order these ones. The frame was gifted, though. Alright, I guess let's just start taking everything apart. Yeah, I'm going to start off with crank studs. We do have a new gear ratio, by the way, which we're stoked for. Take the crank puller outer thing. Can we use this thing? I'm just going to tap them out. Maybe you put the spacers in there. How do you tap out the profile cranks? I haven't had profiles in so long. I haven't had the spline drive in so long, man. But yeah, we are doing a new gear ratio. Hopefully I don't have to take out some links on this frame. So this right here. Boom. How are we doing this? Let's see here. I think I'm just going to tap them out. Let's just tap them out of this thing. We're going to use this stick to tap out this crank. All that stuff that's breaking off is the bark. Well, actually, I need to do this. Alright, let's see here. I probably should have got out all the tools. I don't. We should actually probably time this, right? I want to see actually how fast I can take and assemble a new frame. The only hard part is going to be the brakes, specifically the brake cables. I might have to put new ones on, and then that takes a long time because you have to like take it apart. So that. I guess we should press in the bearings. I guess that's what we should do. So Maybe pressing the bearings up in here. Should I just tap in the bearings? I might just tap in the bearings. I think we might just vice grip these bearings in real quick. Should I film this? I guess maybe I should. Now we'll just do it. You guys know how to put in bearings, right? So I'm just gonna go over there, put them in real quick, using this vice right here. You can tap them in there as well, but I'm gonna try it this way. Oh, actually, I think you can just put them in pretty. Different vice. Let's use this vice over here. So this is another way you could do this. Take it like that, and we're going to get a piece of wood and then hammer it on. I thought you could vice it pretty good, but I don't know about that. It wasn't like, I got some of it viced in there, but now I'm kind of afraid. I feel like I really had to push on that. Let's set this on here. On there. Now by the way, I don't know if this is the correct way to do it. I have seen some of my friends do it this way. So if you're out there, I'd probably get them pressed in there, but this is another way you could do it that I've seen. I really don't want to hit it like that, that's the thing. It's like almost all the way on there. Vice there. Oh, you know what? I should have greased it. That's what I messed up on. I forgot to grease it, by the way. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to grease it. Oopsies. Darn, I should have greased it, man. Messed up. Oh well. Up in here. I wonder if you guys use these things. Do you always have to put this thing in there? What does this thing even? I've always wondered what even is this thing that's when you put it in here. Sometimes. At least maybe it just keeps it centered or something. Where's our other bearing at? Let's see what you press it in this one. I might try to do it the method where you're doing the two 2x4s and then you put in the vice grip and you press it in like that.
Is that the new frame?
Mm-hmm. I made it today.
Quite a bit shorter.
Yeah. Oh, my bad, Priceless. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, dude, my neighbor donated that the church pew thing. My bad, bro. I've been in the chat. I've been trying to fix this back up. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. Man, pressing those cups in takes a while. That's probably the longest part. Now, I don't know how you guys do it. I use a vice grip. It seemed like they didn't get. It seemed like the bearings didn't get damaged, so that's the way. I've also seen people hit it with the wood, but if you vice grip it down, it kind of like evens them out a little bit more. So I don't know if you guys are into that. Okay, so we got that going. We're gonna disassemble this bike some more. And while keeping everything as clean as possible, let's undo the chain at the moment. Let's see here, where's that tool? Do the chain breaker now. Got a new frame, Price. Let's check this thing out. This thing's gnarly, dude. Hopefully it makes some flatline tricks easier. Pretty sure it should make some flatline tricks easier. Hopefully. I'm actually basically 100% positive it will, because I've already ridden a shorter frame before. It's definitely pretty, it's almost basically an inch shorter. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm gonna break the chain. Okay, let's break this chain and let's get everything kind of organized and situated here. Clean up all this stuff. Keep it at least somewhat organized. And break this chain up. Hopefully I don't need to take or add any links out of the chain. I don't think I will have to, but because I think this back end's shorter on that frame. Oh yeah, I need to minimize this like that, so I can see the chat. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, gains coming in strong, coming in hot. Nice, bro. You see that new Arnold documentary? There's a new Arnold documentary. Are you into Arnold Schwarzenegger? I feel like that dude is amazing. Honestly, Arnold influenced me on trying to ride 6 days a week. Because Arnold, I don't know how true. I mean, people say it's true, but like, you know, some people say he was faking it. But people have said that Arnold used to work out like 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, 4 or 5 hours a day, which is gnarly, dude. Okay, we got our back wheel situated. Back wheel. We got our chain. I guess we could do the brakes last. Yeah, we could probably do the brakes a little bit more last. Thing is, maybe I should just ram this frame. I mean, I guess if I crack any frame, I'm gonna have this one still. But this frame right here, bro, I've gotten so many clips of this frame. Like, this thing is still holding up. It's crazy. It's gnarly. What are we doing now? do this front part. Alright, let's see here. Where are all my tools at?
Where are we at?
Now the front brake part's definitely going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Which I kind of know. The front brake one, I generally have to like put on a new cable every time I do it. But I need to put on a new cable anyway, so. This is why people don't really like running brakes, is because you have to do this. Man, that cable was about to snap. I think I did that actually. Alrighty. Let's take this cable out. Come on, buddy. Take the cable out. Oh, it's on there. That's why I'm like trying to yank it. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna put some music on. Let's put some music on. Hopefully it doesn't cut out my stream. Is it gonna cut out my stream? On there. Oh! For some reason that thing's tied on there, I don't know why. Okay, let's see. We're running 2 spacers at the bottom. I'm going to try and keep it like how it should be. Okay, so 2 spacers at the bottom. Then this thing. then that thing goes in there. I'm actually gonna put the, I guess we'll just do this first. That's set. Okay. That's the top one. I think I might have to hammer the tap that one out. Let's use this thing. All right, let's clean these up and let's put them back in there. Back on. Oh wait, actually before we do this, we're gonna tape our, I do put these little tape insert things to help me pivot. I have them on here, but I'm gonna transfer them. Okay, so this is the first one. Let's just put it on so I kind of know where it goes. Let's drink some coffee. So, anybody wondering, I made these cutouts out of, I think it's like red wood or something like that, red ironwood or something. And I use these to help me pivot on the bike and the basic. Let's take that frame and measure it up with that. And what you do is, how I cut it is I cut this piece of wood, see? And this piece of wood goes in just like that. I was actually wondering if I had to make another one, but it looks like this one's actually gonna work, so. And then what you do is you take some tape. It sounds kind of janky, but take some tape. Just tape it a little bit right there, and sometimes taping it's a little weird. A little tricky sometimes to get it all right. You have to like get, So if you do want to do this, you kind of have to like get like the right like width of tape. Otherwise, like it starts like going around all weird. Like that, maybe like a width like that. Work out. Now the thing where I got this idea from is the old flatland frames. They actually used to have this part right here for pivoting, and if you don't have that, well, I've noticed if I don't have it, my foot gets caught in it like all the time. So that's why I started just adding it in there. The black definitely looks way cleaner though. Because if you can't tell this frame right here, I mean, I could have just powder coated it like most people, but basically what I would just do is I just put new white tape on it just to keep it clean. So yeah, and so this thing right here, I have the insert. See this thing right here? That's the insert for the other side. Come on, buddy. Holy moly, this one's taped up so... Dude, this frame has like... Dude, I bet this frame is just heavy from just how much tape I have on this thing. Sometimes I wonder if because I had the tape, it just kind of protected it a little bit from like the elements or something. Why is this thing not coming out? Come on, buddy. Come on, Bobby. Oh, I forgot this one is actually like a different wood. So see, this wood insert's actually different from the other one. This one's actually the way it should look like if you do make one. But yeah, this is specifically for pivoting tricks. A lot of people don't even need it. I think if you're really good at pivoting, you don't need these things, right? But the thing is for me, like when I do a pivot, like for a gyrator, for example, my foot gets caught in here, right? And so if you look at some of these old flatland frames, they actually have a pivot thing on them. Like if you see that big frame up there, see that back end, see how it has like that kind of like, it almost looks like a hub guard? That's for like pivoting and stuff. Which I always thought it was a hub guard, but they designed that for a reason, and it's because of flatland. I'm wondering if that would actually give it some more strength if they, let's do it on this side now. Jay was taping them on there, but it works. I'm wondering how this back end's gonna feel. Because I think this one was a 13, this one I think might be 13.25. I'm going down to a 12.9. I'm going, my bike's gonna, dude, I bet Undertakers are gonna feel so much easier, bro. That's one of the reasons why I wanted this frame as well. Basically for Undertakers. Okay then, so we got these, so here's a close-up of what that looks like. I probably should have made them a little bit better, but so basically what this mod is for, see how like your foot can get caught right in there? See that? Especially like if you're doing a pivot move and your foot gets caught in like that. So what this does, this modded cap part, it allows me to do that without getting caught in my frame. Let me put a little bit more tape on that side. And I guess I could give you guys an example of another frame that did that. This is actually the Flatland frame that I used to run. And you can tell on this one, see how it has this thing right here? Look, they even tapered it out, look at that. See how it's tapered right there? It's like, it looks like a giant hub guard kind of thing. And this is specifically for pivoting tricks. Now the thing is, you can get away without these things. A lot of Flatlanders don't even run these things, right? This design right here. How you can do it is, I think if you get the longer pegs and you see these Flatland pegs and they have that circle thing at the top, it kind of looks like a microphone. If you run those pegs, you can get away with not having this thing right here. But the thing is that those pegs you can't really grind on. So like, you know, like, take that as what you will. Well, maybe you can grind on them. I don't know. I've never ran them, so. How did that tape? Let's do with that tape, man. Where'd that tape go, man? Oh, well. I'll tape it up. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Bro. Tape it right in front of me. Oh, my goodness. We're running a modded frame. Modded Cult Tech frame. If I was a welder, I probably would actually weld something right there. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, a lot of these parts up there are actually broken. A lot of these frames have cracks in them, they're dented. You know, a lot of these wheels, you know, the cogs are all messed up, the cassette's all broken and stuff like that. But I did hear, now this isn't really a BMX side of things, but I did watch these bicycle fabricators, right? They would make custom bikes, right? Custom frames, custom bike parts for like road biking and mountain biking and stuff like that, right? And basically how some of them said they started out is that they said they just started collecting a lot of old parts. And how they started designing parts and stuff is that they would basically take some of these old parts and just weld them on and just experiment and just practice their welding, practice filing down things, practice customizing those parts. Because if you actually see some of like the road biking customization that they're doing right now, it's basically like they're cutting out, right? There's actually this way of welding where you can like file down stuff and you can like put designs in them. Like you can file designs into the cuts. It's really interesting. All right, so we got that going. Guess we can put the seat on. Actually, let's put the chain on. Put the chain on. wish I had a Thompson seat post. Those are the gnarly ones. Nice. Wow. It should be the same, right? Actually, I think this is actually lower. Oh, that's actually a 6. Wow. They changed that size. So that changed on this frame. They changed that to a different size Allen wrench. I wasn't expecting that. Come on, buddy. This thing's solid, bro. I was thinking about painting my bike like half white. I think I might do that. But I'm just gonna run it like this for a while. I used to always run black bikes. Yeah, we're stoked on this, man. This thing is so clean. The other good thing about black is it's just super clean. If you see, like, look at this, this frame right here is just so beat up, bro. Like, look at this thing. It's gnarly, dude. It's tattered. It looks like a mummy, bro, because of all this tape I always had on it. Let's just take a little gander at this geometry. Oh my goodness, bro. Dude, this is going to be a wild difference. Yeah, dude, that's going to be wild, bro. Yeah. This is going to make undertakers way easier, I'm thinking. I think it's even shorter. I think even, so there's even this length right here. What is that, the seat stay? I think that might be the seat stay of how high it is. Let's put this on. And put this grease up. Fit in there? Let's clean this up. I'm actually going to grease this a little bit. I haven't greased these in a long time. I need a little bit of juice. I'll put a little juice in here. Okay, then we're going to put this thing on. That. Then we're going to use 2 of these. Oh yeah, by the way, I mean, I don't know who's really watching this. This is a mountain biking hack I found out. This is actually a trials hack, specifically for your front brake users. What a lot of trials mountain bikers do is they actually cut a hole. See this thing right here? I mean, this is a flatland hack right here, honestly. I haven't even really heard too many people talk about it, but if you hacksaw a hole to where, say like this, say, look at this brake cable. See this brake cable? See how this brake cable can go in it like this? So why, I got this from mountain bikers, right? So why mountain bikers did that is because sometimes mountain bikers are super like geometry oriented. Like sometimes they're like mathematically geometry oriented, right? And so sometimes they want to try like like a bunch of spacers underneath their stem. Sometimes they want to take out the spacers of their stem. And the thing is if you're running a front brake cable in there, you have to undo your front brake cable to get these spacers out. So that's why a lot of mountain bikers cut a hole in there so you can experiment if you want to take spacers out while you have your front brakes on. I don't know, it's kind of a hack, but I've really seen too many people do it. But it is something that you could do if you run front brakes. If you don't run front brakes, you don't even need to do it. It's only for front brakes. The other thing, I've had some people ask me why I run my stem upside down. The only reason why I run my stem upside down, I'm going to be flat out honest, is to lower this seat. Because at the time, I actually do have some bars on it I might put on. But see how like I like to do the oh wow, I'm going to have to raise my seat up quite a bit. When I think about it. But see, that's why I run this with my bars as low as possible, so I don't have to raise my seat as much. Which I actually might put on these bars over here. I'll do that later. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why I'm missing one. I was like, am I missing one? I'm missing one. Bike's gonna look a little gnarly, I think, because I'm running this gnarly gear ratio too. Alright, let's put our back wheel on. Did I just step in grease? Oh, I need to fix that. If you do this, beware stepping on grease. That's just hard to get off your shoes. Okay, what are we doing now? Put the cranks on. So I am going to make another video maybe tomorrow or something, but this is another part I did get. This one wasn't gifted to me, this one I actually got off of a Flatline website. But I am... So actually what ended up happening was I did want to get some shorter cranks because, as you can tell, I normally do cassette tricks, and there's some cassette tricks that I was doing. The locomotive and the backyard no-hander. My foot's on the back peg, right? And since I'm using a cassette, it can hit the back of my foot like this, right? So the thing is that I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get some shorter cranks, right? Some flatlanders did recommend getting 145. These are actually 145s. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try some 145s, right? Tried to look up some 145s, and the thing is that they only came in chrome, and then the other thing is that I could only run a spline drive sprocket. This is only a spline drive sprocket. And here's the thing, right? Since I had to get a new sprocket, I looked at the sizes on the Flatland website, and it said 18 tooth. And I'm like, what in the world, an 18 tooth? And so I got it, and I started looking up more lore on this sprocket right here. This is an 18 tooth sprocket. There's some deeper lore within this, and this is actually the gear ratio of trials mountain biking. You know, trials mountain biking, it's like where you see them like go up and they hop and stuff like that. Well, actually, the Trials mountain biking gear ratio is actually 18:12, which I actually want to try someday. And I did want to maybe experiment into the realm of like trials on BMX bikes. It'd be kind of fun. So that's why I got it. It kind of looks kind of ridiculous though, but I think it's awesome. And I think, oh yeah, and then what we're gonna do on another day is I think we're gonna make a customized bash guard. We're gonna make a customized bash guard here. I mean, we should maybe even just do it now, but oh well. I want to ride. We want to ride, man. Look at these. What's wrong with it? I wish that's like breathing. We're not going to cover. Do I need to tap these things on? I think I gotta tap them on. Yep. Now, I was always told to use wood. I have seen a lot of BMX riders, they don't even care, but like, generally I think you want to use wood if you tap things, so you don't bend anything. I don't know if that's the way to do it either, but that's what I've been told to do. Those are really, really tight, huh? I feel like I didn't press them in all the way, but... I feel like I shouldn't even be having to tap them on there, but I think these are new bearing cups, so... I guess we'll put the chain on. I wonder, is there a way you should put the links? I actually don't really know. Is there a direction you should have the links? Now there is kind of like a little hack I do sometimes too, not all the time, but like you can cause sometimes, I mean I guess I might as well just go through all these little hacks that might help somebody out there, anybody listening. So sometimes this pin right here gets bent, you know, like when you have your chain breaker and this pin right here gets bent. Well sometimes like if you undo it all the way to like put it back in, sometimes like it just bends even more and you have to keep rebending it, right? And the more you rebend it, like the more that thing's probably gonna break off, right? So you wanna try not to bend this pin remover thing. So one way you could do it is you can get like these grip things and see how I have it set? See how I have this setting right here, like that setting or that setting? If you use the outside setting, you can punch in this pin a little bit and then you only have to use the chain breaker a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see this. See that's the pin right there. And I'm gonna use this thing. And go like this. See, boom. And that went in way more, right? And so now I only have maybe like 5 millimeters I gotta use the chain breaker on. And it kind of makes your chain breaker last a lot longer. That's what I found anyway, I don't know. Unless you just have a really expensive chain breaker, you probably don't need to do that at all. If you have a really nice chain breaker, you don't have to do this, but this chain breaker is like one of these really sketchy ones, so. And it's been lasting me for a long time, so. Did I just put my chain on? I really hope I did. Okay. Alright. It's gonna work. Maybe I should put my brakes on. I guess that's what we'll do. So this is kind of the annoying part that a lot of people do not like to do. This is why people don't like running brakes. One of the big reasons I think why people don't like running brakes is sometimes if you're not organized and you don't keep these narps on, see these narps? Sometimes these things get frayed out, right? And once this thing gets frayed out, it's really, really, really hard to put your brakes back on without having to buy a whole new cable. See, look at this cable. See that cable, how that end's all frayed out? I'm gonna have to use a new cable because there's only so much times you can reuse these things, right? There's only so many times. And this is why a lot of people I think don't like running brakes. That's because you have to keep buying brake cables. And you have to kind of have like the brake cable cutter thing. Which I don't know where mine is actually. I should have organized everything before I did this. But I do have a brake cable cutter thing. That's really, really handy. Where it is. I'm gonna have to find it. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's chug some coffee. We're gonna go full tech up in here, man. Oh yeah, these are the brake cable cutters. So also, if you are running brakes, I highly recommend getting these specific brake. These are specifically made for bike brake cables, and these help you reuse your cables if you break them and stuff like that. So you can use like a normal, like, you know, like, see, I know a lot of people use like this thing right up in here, like that thing. But if you use that thing right there, it like, what it does is it flattens your cable out. And the more you bend and flatten this cable out, the more it's likely to just fray out like this. So that's why these ones are made like this. They have that specific design specifically for bikes. Okay, so what we're going to do, we take these needle nose pliers and we're going to carefully. Actually, this one we don't have to do. This one is okay. This one, since I'm using a London mod, we got to be careful with this one. So we're going to undo this. We're going to use our needle nose pliers and we're going to take this narp off. Boom. I'm going to carefully take this thing out, which is probably, I might be able to reuse it, hopefully. Another thing that I like to do is take some tape right here, and you can tape the top of this cable like that, so it doesn't get frayed out when you're moving stuff around. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to put the brakes on actually. Let's put the brakes on. So, let's undo this. I wish there was like a ratchet Allen They make this way faster. Come on, buddy. There. Got our first brake. Over there. That is the top one. I'm going to put the bottom one on first. Can I use it like this? Use that, might be faster. Trying to keep it all in one piece so I don't have to find parts. We're basically going to take this one piece and we're just going to convert it onto the other leg, okay? So, put this right up in here. Take the other one, we'll do the same thing. We'll adjust them later when we put the wheel on and stuff. Okay. Let's put our London mod on now. What size is that? I forgot. Yeah. Boom. That's too small. Let's take this thing. This thing's very important. I don't need a bike. You really want to make sure you don't strip this out. think I should lower this a little more. Take some weight off. Yeah, let's take that. Take this off. We're almost done. On. Put this one on. There's somebody watching us, huh? Alright, I don't have many different angles. I'm trying to just get this done as quick as possible. We gotta be really careful on this part. Okay. Put this thing in. And I might as well just do it more in front of the camera. in here. What do you connect this? The old frame. Holy moly, there's so many CultCrew on this thing. Hopefully I get this to work. This needs to be tight. It's going to be really, really close. I might have to put another cable on this side. Or did I just put it in the wrong side? Darn, I did. Put it on the wrong side. It's gonna be hard. I'm trying to not have to get a new cable. There we go. Actually got to work. Yes. That was a close one. I didn't want to do a whole new brake setup, man. Buddy. Almost done with the build. We put on this bar. See what on this bar. See what it looks like so far. Interesting. Huh. I have to put those new bars on. Yeah, I'll put the bars on. Oh wow, this is lower. Crazy. Might as well. We're already this far into it. Yeah, it is. Wow. Oh no, but if I do it, I want to take things off, right? Okay. Just these now.
be able to take out a spacer from there, maybe. Done.
We're going to put these bars on. It's so weird. This angle right here is way different. My other frame was like up here, dude. Like it went out like that. Pretty crazy to think about it that way, huh? Or should I put those lower bars on? I'm actually wondering what other bars are. Because I have some really gnarly bars up in here. Super low bars. How little these bars were. They're actually like 7 and something. That's crazy. I guess we'll just ride it for a little bit, and then we might put these bars on. Right now, let's go for it.
to make them take it easier. So. I guess it's rough.
First generator of it. Let's see what it feels like. It's just that I can't really do. I guess I could still. Let's see about that. Put this new cable on. New cable. I need to take a little break. almost done. The brakes are taking the long part. That's the long part. I'm debating on if I put these bars on right away. I think I should. This one seems a little bit lower. I mean, it is lower, but oh well, let's put them on. I'm like debating, should I put these bars on right away? Yeah, we gotta put them on. For sure. let's see here. I need to read up on this real quick. Just before I change this out. Ah, interesting. Knee clearance, okay. Up and over the bar. Interesting. The key is wrist position. If you want to have longer sessions, it's key. Oh, interesting. Ah. Oh, interesting. Okay, weird. Okay, let's put them on. We're going for it. I'm going to use these cold grips and put them on there on the side. I think it'll be all clean. Alright, might get a little loud here. I'm going to use the PSI compressor. lot of stuff out. to like really ponder about these bars we're putting on up in here. Kind of like picky on how like I put my lever and stuff. I'm like, where are those grips at? Alright, here we go. I guess we should maybe just have this. stream's still going on, huh? Crazy. No brakes on. That thing. I also have a bag of those things again. That's why they brought them. Alrighty then. We're on the home stretch, man. The brakes are just what take the longest. That's probably why people don't like running brakes, but I guess that's the ultimatum. You have to, like, you know, put that thing in for running the brakes, right? It's weird that they just like cutting out like assigned brake cable sizes. I also need to move this out. And it's weird because sometimes they put these weird things right up in there. So what I need one of these on there. Why do they do that? Makes no sense. It's like, it's so easy for them just to, you know, just take one of these things and put it on the end, right? Oh, that thing's broken. What the heck? That's sketchy. This is probably the slowest at putting a frame on, by the way. I just have to I have to really think about like when I'm putting brakes on because like I don't want to mess them up. Putting some oil on the cable. Just 3-in-1 oil. Oh, dude, and that was what I was scared of. It sucks fraying this cable right there. Especially if you're running front brakes, you have to be really careful not to fray that cable. It's weird that they didn't nerf this thing. It's like, maybe they do that so you just break them. So you just have to buy more on Amazon. Alright, so then, I think this is another thing I almost forgot. We're going to take a little bit of tape. And just to not fray this cable because it sucks fraying this cable, man. I like to just protect it with a little bit of tape. If you guys run brakes, you know how frustrating fraying that tip of that cable is. Almost done. Hopefully this cable fits. I'm pretty sure it will, but oh, I freaking lost this thing. Where is that? Where did it drop to? Oh, I gotta find him. Who's this thing? Oh, freaking lost it. In that smaller one. Oh, here it is. I'm running a modified one of these things. Shaving it down. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. Holy, I gotta adjust the brakes now. Oh my goodness, buddies. Wow. I'm probably a very slow bike builder. I bet like a person at a bike shop would like build it up like in 30 minutes or something, but I'm super slow at building bikes. I haven't honestly built up a frame in so long, so I'm super slow at it. It's the gyro that takes the longest for me. It's the gyro and the front brakes. I'm just like, I gotta like prepare myself for it. And did I mess that up? Oh, goodness. I think I'm gonna mess that up. Good. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. I'm surprised the stream's even working. I'm like prepared for it just to like shut up at any moment. So. This cable is really short. Hopefully it works. Might not work, but it will get rid. Yep, it will. Yay! Oh, we're almost done. Then I gotta clean up. Just gotta adjust these brakes. Broken bike. Actually, I changed out my bike, so I actually just rebuilt this frame right here, and I switched everything out onto this frame. So yeah. Thanks to this company right here. Thanks. Shout outs to Colt. Thank you, Robbie Morales. I appreciate it. What am I doing? I'm adjusting the brakes now. They're almost done. Just gotta adjust them. Seems sketchy right now. have to put it on the outside, actually. Darn. Let's see. Change all, yep. Changing everything out. These are changing everything out. Just try it like that. Gotta adjust the brakes now. Pain, but it's okay. I am a brake runner, so. Do you like riding bikes? You guys like riding bikes out there? I hope you guys do. Work. Okay. Here we go. I think my bike is done. Gotta adjust this lever, and I think we might be good. We gotta clean everything up and tighten the front wheel, I think. It's taken a long time, but it was worth it. And then now we're going to adjust our front wheel. Get the brakes going. Let's see here. You will be used to change the bike. I see a lot in the background. Oh, I know. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, huh? But it's fun. It's fun. I haven't done this in a while, so. We're almost ready for the test ride. Woo! I'm so happy. We are so happy. Just gotta cut this off. What is this? Woo! Oh, my bike's way lighter now. I can feel it. We feel the lightness. This cable, let's see if I can use this cable. I might have to put these new stickers on. It kind of like goes kind of in the way a little bit. I'm so happy. Oh, my bike's gonna feel crazy now, man. It's gonna be like super Undertaker ready, dude. Hopefully it makes Undertaker much easier, which I'm expecting it will. I ran a frame that was smaller before, prior to this. kind of particular with some of my bike positions, especially like the levers. Like I feel like I have to have the levers in a certain area. I think I need to push my seat just a little bit back at you. A little bit back, just a little bit. Sorry, I'm not very talkative at the moment. Oh wait, somebody said something. What I see is that the large sprocket is very small. I mean, what does the chain have? I don't know if I explain myself. So I'm actually using a new gear ratio. I'm running an 18.9. This right here. And it's a trials gear ratio, or flatland or trials. Good. I need to look at this real quick. My bike's solid now, dude. I haven't got like a lot of new bike parts in a long time, dude. This is like a super big re-up, dude. A super big re-up, man. Like, holy moly, dude. I'm actually going to bring it in a little closer, huh? There's a little gap right there. It's time to clean up. Woo! Yeah. Man, it's taking a long time. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm a really slow bike builder. If I went to a bike shop, they'd probably do it in 30 minutes. But we got it done. Now I gotta clean up everything. Hope you guys are doing good, and yeah, biking's really fun. So I actually changed a lot of my geometry right now. So let me bring it out. So I'm running a 19.9 now, thanks to Robbie Morales over at CultCrew. He hooked it up with a new frame. He's actually hooked it up with 3 frames already. He hooked it up with this frame too. This frame hasn't even cracked yet. That's how long I've been running this thing, dude. Like, I've had this is my longest running frame and I didn't even crack this thing. I'm so surprised. So like, if you see all those bike parts over there, that's basically the graveyard of bikes right there. Most of that stuff's broken, except for that GT frame right there, and that Dyno GT, and some of the silver ones aren't cracked or anything. But yeah, I've had this frame for so long. I could still run this thing, that's what's crazy. But I did want to shorten it so you can see the drastic difference it's going to make. Look at that. So this is a 20.75. I think this is so it's 20.75. I think it has an 8.75 seat stay height. So this thing was super high, like super high. And I was trying to learn fire hydrant on it. This one is actually lower, if you can tell. This one's lower to the ground, and this is a 19.9, and also this is shortened right here. So I'm really curious of what it's going to start doing. I'm going to write it down. Honestly, I like this frame still, man. Like, honestly, this thing is, if you look at it, I never painted it correctly, right? When I got it, it was actually raw, and I wanted it white. I might paint that bike eventually. But if you look up close to this thing, what I basically did is I would basically just tape over it. You know, like those things that they do on the car, they like vinyl wrap the cars. That's where I got the idea. So I started just like using white duct tape to keep my bike clean. But as you can tell, the tape starts disintegrating. But see, what I would do is I would basically just do this and then just put a new piece of tape on it, right? But the problem is like, man, this bike looks so tattered, bro. This thing looks like it's like mummy wrapped, bro. This thing has been through a lot. Now it gets to go on here. And now we have the new gnarly bike, dude. This bike is gonna be, oh dude, this bike is solid, bro. Look at that. Ooh. It's solid now, boys. Now, let's just clean up. Clean up, clean up. Here. Got these cables. I gotta throw these cables away. Throw this away. that done.
Instead of handlebars, what's taller?
No, these are actually shorter.
Really?
Yeah, these are actually smaller all around. These are smaller this way, and even smaller a little bit that way. They just have a different geometry on them. Oh yeah, now it's almost about test run time to get it all done. Get all done cleaning up here. Step that. Then I gotta wash my hands. And then I think I gotta naper my brake cables actually. You could reuse these things. See these brake naper things? You can reuse them. Sometimes, not all the time. This one I don't think I might be able to reuse. Oh, maybe. Let's just put a new one on there. Go this way. We're almost ready. Pushing everything to the side. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and sweep up. Actually, I need to tighten that too. Sweep up real quick. I guess we don't need. I guess yeah, we should. I don't want to get freaking brake cable sliver in my. Almost there. The first real test ride is about to happen. Woo! I'm stoked. Oh, it's like so much lighter. You can already just feel it. Oh yeah, come on, put that Dogtown sticker on. I'll put the Dogtown sticker in the front. You! put this dog chapstick in the front? I might. Maybe. See if it fits up in there. It almost fits up in there. Should I put that up on there? Should not. Okay. All right, let's give it a test run. PSI up in here. Okay. Holy moly. Finally get to ride. In 3 hours, 36 minutes. Now we get to ride a little bit. Oh, this bike feels crazy, dude. Oh, this is feel gnarly. I need to change the stuff. I'm gonna put a neighbor on this thing. Gosh, Mike is broke. I don't want that thing getting frayed. There we go. I want the first trick to be like a sticky. Let's see what a sticky feels like. Ooh, feels good. See you another day.